Alright, welcome to another Swag Academy training video. We're going to be talking about Tinder Likes. I'm going to go through a folder that I've collected. I don't want to say most, even probably half of the Tinder Likes that I've gotten, or the matches I should say. And I'll just go through a bit of a backstory as I'm going through them. I think I counted, we've got 10 per row and about 12, about a dozen rows. So about approximately 120 that I'll go through very, very quickly and give you a little bit of a backstory, because you need to put into perspective here how quickly and easily these matches really came about in terms of my personal experience. So this is February 2020 as of the date of this recorded video. I personally started online dating January 2018. Now before that, I had been in my first real relationship, I guess, in 2017. This was after a divorce of long marriage. Anyway, the reason I'm mentioning this is because obviously, the online dating game is one that people tend to go on and off of. For me, it was very much on and off. It was something that I wasn't used to, I wasn't comfortable with, and definitely a bit of a learning curve. Especially coming out of a long-term, 16-year marriage. The point I'm trying to make here is that I started on Tinder and then started trying other dating apps as well. This became sort of, it definitely was not my go-to, and it was not my favorite, even though I have had some good matches and some really good dates and great women that I've met on Tinder. So I'm definitely not knocking it, but the results I've been able to get, as significant as they are not nowhere near their full potential. This is one of the biggest reasons that I do all this training, guys, and this is the reason I've put together swagacademy.com, because I feel like I'm doing a great disservice to my fellow men by not sharing all the wealth of knowledge and experience that I have, because a lot of you guys are younger and have more time, maybe more resources, in a better position to get out there and find the girl. The girl that you wanna secure, that you wanna lock down, and maybe you're just missing a few tools, a little guidance. Maybe want to avoid some pitfalls and mistakes that I personally have made, that I could easily teach you from. But the point here is that all these matches, all these Tinder likes that you see here, I've dated a handful of these, but a lot of the time, because number one, I'm a single dad. Number two, I've got a full-time job, I've got a career, a lot of things on the go, a lot of responsibilities and commitments. My dating life has been sort of top priority at times, second or third priority at others, and there's weeks where I have maybe 1 or 2 days a week that I can get on Tinder. There's weeks that I don't have any time at all, and it's just a matter of, every guy's different. If you're in your 20s, you're single, you likely have way more time than I do, or what have you. If you don't, if you don't have kids, whatever it is. So this is the reason I put the training out there, guys, for you guys to use, take full advantage from somebody who's very experienced. I think this is a wealth of knowledge that I offer, and all these matches that I get are a direct result of how clean and well put together my profile is. Using a very simple formula, to be honest. It's something that you could easily learn within my 7-day dating crash course, which I do offer totally free. If you just head over to swagacademy.com, you can sign up and go through the 7-day course and see for yourself what it is that I do to get the my profile to garnish all this attention and get all these matches. And another thing I want to mention is that when I go through this, even on the days that I do jump on Tinder, it's very rare that I'll max it out. I mean, I know there's a limit of how many swipes you can do. I remember I used to max that out at the beginning, and then now at times, if I get one match in a day, it's enough for me, because I can't keep up with feed. I've spread myself too thin in the past before. I've made that mistake, and I just lose myself, faces and names and conversations, and I can't remember and I can't keep track, and it gets frustrating for both sides, and it ends up just being a big waste of time, because you've got too many matches, and that's not what you want either. Sometimes you want quality over quantity. So I've learned that over the long haul, now that I've been in this game a couple of years. But at the same time, during during that stint, I've been able to land in some exclusive relationships as well. So that kind of took me off the app for a number of months. And all in all, what I'm really trying to say is that um, I can only imagine how many matches or how many dates potentially I could have secured. I don't know why this is coming out blurry. It's kind of weird. It's not focusing. This is what the matches or the likes used to look like. It's taking a second to load there. As you can see, my profile picture changes. It's something that I do frequently. It's something that I teach, that I recommend that you do, because ideally you want to change. And I like doing it typically per season. So at least where I am in Canada, there's 4 seasons in the year. So every 3 months, I'm sort of flipping not just the pictures, but the types of pictures. As you can see, some of them, I'm wearing my winter jacket, or I'm out in the Christmas market. So I try to make it concurrent with what's happening in the season. I'm not really posting summer pics in the winter or winter pics in the summer, vice versa. But I sort of tend to change and get all different kinds of matches. But really, that's what it comes down to, guys, is just being versatile in your profile, changing things up, testing, tweaking, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. Like I said, I have a formula, I have a presentation that will sort of walk you through all the steps, what to do in order to, as you can see, different front page profile pics that I've used, some of my matches. It's funny how I remember a lot of these girls, not only by name, but by conversations we later had over the phone, getting off the app and just connecting through Instagram or whatever, and then dating. Nicole was one of the ones that I dated for a while. I could keep going. I don't want to prolong this video too much. Like I said, there's I think nearly 120. But like I said, Tinder's not even my primary app. If we went to a couple of the other ones, you would see even more matches. So I think I'm going to leave it here, and I'm not even going to get through all of them. But as I said, the proof is in the pudding. Guys, I feel like you could probably maximize, using the knowledge and experience that I have through the training academy and putting it to use in your single life. If you're in a better position than I am, where you have more free time and or energy or resources or what have you, you could probably kill it out there in the game way better than I do. And that's the reason I do what I do. So again, head over to swagacademy.com and find out what the fuss is all about. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.